So have you heard about SpaceX's recent launch? It's called Starlink. What they're trying to do is surround the globe, basically, with thousands of satellites at very low altitude instead of very high altitude. Right now, we have geostationary satellites, which basically stay in the same position as the Earth rotates. But to do so, you have to be very far out, like tens of thousands of kilometers in altitude. These can be at only several hundred, and because of that, you have less latency between the signal, and so you have faster internet, and then you also have internet everywhere, which is amazing. And what they did this week was they launched 60 satellites, which is the heaviest payload for the Falcon 9 rocket. But then people always have a problem with putting up more satellites because of space debris and space junk. That notion of all these satellites that we're chucking up there. What happens when they are no longer used? Are they just going to stay up there? And the thing is, with these geostationary satellites, which are tens of thousands of kilometers away, to be able to stay at a stationary point, you have to propel yourself once in a while, which is why they have solar panels and stuff to keep yourself there. But naturally, if you don't do that, because of aeronautical drag, right, just because of the resistance, you naturally fall inwards into the Earth over a very, very long period of time. So for those satellites, it's like thousands of years, and then for medium altitude, it's like a couple of hundred. But then for these very low altitude satellites, if they stop working, they will naturally come into the atmosphere within 1 to 5 years, and upon entrance, they will disintegrate just because of air resistance. Yeah, that's exactly the case by Rocket Lab, because Rocket Lab is also trying to launch small satellites very, very frequently.